What's up, friends, foes, subbies? It's me. I know I haven't been here for a minute, and you're wondering why. Why? So I'm here to tell you. There's so many reasons, but first, I just wanted to say that I miss you guys. Some of you, not all of you. I'm gonna be very brief with this. Lots of times I say I'm gonna be brief, and I'll just be yapping on. But anyways, why have I been gone? Why did I stop talking about this, that, and whatever? I'm going to tell you that my energy has been drained to the point where I literally have none left. So I had to take a break. When I say my energy has been drained, I allow certain people to come into my life, soak up all my love, soak up all of my trust and energy. So once I lose those people, I start to lose myself. At least I think or feel like I am losing myself. So, you know how they say when you repeat something over and over and over again, it's insanity. I'm like, yo, there's something wrong with me. I need to figure it out. I need to be silent. I need to sit back and look at myself and see, what am I doing wrong? What is the problem here? Because I can't keep pointing my finger at everybody else that fucks me over and say that it's their fault. I'm partly involved. Okay? So, with that being said, obviously, going to therapy is something that's needed. But I'm not ready for that yet. Reason why is because there are certain things that I need to do for myself before I go into therapy, right? For instance, loving myself. A therapist can't make me love me. They can't. So, how did I start to do that? Looking at all the toxicity in my life, a lot of people that I don't fuck with, my blood, um, friends that I viewed as my closest, family members that I thought there was nothing that could get in between us, and shit, it did. So, once losing all those things and sitting in silence, you get to look around you. You think about the things that you don't want in life. If I'm gonna have a brother, and I look at other people's relationships with their siblings, and I'm like, oh, I wish I had a brother like that. I wish I had a sister like that. If it's not gonna happen, it's not gonna fucking happen. You can't force it. So I had to accept the things that I cannot change. That's number one. And again, like I said, therapy is needed, but you gotta start with you first. So I didn't fuck with certain people in my family for multiple reasons. And I think I let about 6, 7 months go by without ever saying a word to certain people until a tragedy happened in the family. So, me being the type of person that I am, I speak whenever stuff like that happens. Like, I'm just not going to be rude. So, once that happened, I start to slowly but surely just say hello to certain people that I didn't fuck with, right? It's nothing. Like, I'm not trying to make a relationship out of it. I'm not trying to make us be close. It is what it is. I know my distance. I keep my distance, okay? And this is just with a family member that I don't fuck with. Excuse me. I was just eating something. Please excuse me. And mind you, it wasn't even that good. And I was trying to get it out my mouth because it left a bitter taste. But bitter taste like people leaving my mouth. Literally. I've gotten to the point where yesterday I was sitting in the car and I was just like, I hate people. I hate people. And I'm like, yo, chill the fuck out. You don't hate people. I'm a lover. I love people. But I hate what certain people do. You understand? And again, this is one of me babbling the fuck on. You guys ain't seen me in a while. If you really care, you're gonna sit and listen. You're going to get something from this, I hope. um, this is just like a friend talking, and you're just on the other line letting me yap yap. So anyways, the process of me going to therapy is something that is needed, but I had to start with loving myself. Loving myself meant to cut certain people off. Yes, you gotta cut people off. You have to do it, no matter if you love them or fucking not. Because a lot of times you love someone, but they don't give a fuck about you. And you just need to get that through your motherfucking dome. Many times we will love on people that don't give a shit about us. And once you realize that, that's when you take your power back. Okay? So I was involved in a couple of relationships, friendships, or whatever, with people that didn't work out. Unfortunately for me, because it hurt me, and I'm still healing from it. But with that being said, I learned a lot. And from learning, it strengthens and you grow. You learn from the pain that you go through. Okay? It's just inevitable. It hurts in the moment. It's going to hurt for a while. But you're going to grow. You're going to grow. You're going to grow. You're going to grow. And when you do, there's no turning back. Y'all know I used to have somebody that I was very, very close to on this channel. And I am no longer close to them at all. It's been a couple of years since I've seen this person, since I've spoken to this person. And guess what? I'm still fucking standing. And that person is still doing the same fuck shit that they were doing back then to me, to other people. Using other people instead of using me for my money, using me to take you out to eat, using me to buy you gifts that you want that your nigga can't get you, using me for energy, using me as an ear so that you can talk about this person and that person and this person and that person and take me away from the things that I need to do in order to grow for myself. You won't sit there and listen to me. I'll think that I'm talking to you on the phone as a friend, venting. But then when I say, hey, did you hear me? Huh? Wait, what? I missed that. Repeat it again? They don't listen to you, but you'll sit there and listen to them. That's a red motherfucking flag. And I don't give a fuck if this is all over the place. Somebody's going to get this message. Somebody's going to get it. And I hope that you do. There's so many people that I've had in my life that I sat there and listened to vent to me about shit, but would never pay attention to whenever I had to express my feelings. That is a red flag. Because if that's the case, why not just be alone? If you're talking to somebody that's not hearing you, why the fuck are you around them? Why? You're only fucking with yourself and your emotions. All right, let's just start off with this. I had somebody in my life that I loved, deeply loved, and I wanted to keep this person in my life. I didn't want them to ever be gone. Whether I had a romantic relationship with this person, I wanted this person in my life because this person was so important to me. This person was just somebody that I wanted to keep as a friend regardless. And I realized that this was all wrong. I can't call anybody a narcissist, but I'm gonna think what I think. I believe that that person was doing things to me that most narcs do: gaslight, manipulate, lie to, cheat on, just doing the extra shit that I don't need in my life. Like, I was better off by myself. And I don't like to be sought after when somebody watches me and hears my story and they come seek me. because of my story, my sob story. And then they start to tell me, oh, you playing victim. And I hate when people say that I'm playing victim. That's another reason why I ain't been on here. I've been going through a lot of shit. A lot of shit. But guess what? I've been going through it alone. And when I say going through it alone, I don't necessarily mean going through it alone, because I got God in my life. I may not be the holiest. I don't go to church. I don't pray every day. But I know who He is, and I know the power. I know the power that He holds. Could be a she, I don't know. But anyway, all praises to the Most High. I wanted to say that I'm not alone, because I do have the greater power of whoever it is in the universe that is protecting me from all types of individuals that are just out to just, I don't know what they're trying to get from me. I'm not rich. I don't have it all, but is it my energy? You want to take away my little happiness that I have? Want to take away what from me? So anyway, once I realized that I was alone, even though I had people in my life, I decided that I had to pull the fuck back. I don't want to argue anymore with anyone. So if somebody says anything to me that I feel like they triggered me, and I've dealt with it enough times, and I've expressed myself to certain people and say, this triggers me, don't do this. This triggers me, don't say this. And they continue to do it, I'm going to back the fuck up. I don't even want to argue with you. I'm not going to remind you how you gaslit me. I'm not going to remind you that you said something that you denied that you said to me 2 seconds ago. I don't have the energy to do that anymore, and you shouldn't either. And I'm going to say this. I lost out on a lot of people recently, within the last month or two. And I'm okay. I had this one friend that I always believed and know for a fact has a problem. And I'll talk about it on my other page that just mainly focuses on narcissism. This motherfucking bitch, and I'm going to call her a bitch, is a narcissist to the 10th degree. And nobody around me can deny that has ever been around this woman. She's a fucking narcissist. Quick example. I decided, and some of y'all who are my friend or were my friends are going to remember this story. This girl didn't have nobody to hang out with, so I would allow her to come chill at my house. We would just chill in my room, go out to eat, and I'd pay for it, and I'd buy stuff for her child. One day, I said, let's go out. We go out, we're walking, taking a stroll with the kiddies, and there happened to be a homeless person that was walking in front of us, okay? This homeless person was walking extremely slow. So this little narcissist starts making faces and making like squirming, like disgusted by this homeless person that is in front of us. So in my head, I'm thinking, all you gotta do is walk around them. But she didn't want to walk around him because she didn't want to smell him. Mind you, he didn't smell. I'm walking with a mirror, and this narc is with their child, and I'm just like, this is awkward. I don't even know if I want to go out to eat with this bitch. But I just held my composure, and the bitch walked past, couldn't take it anymore, and walked past the homeless person, but did this. Held her fucking nose as she pushed her baby stroller and walked past that homeless man. And oh God, I hate that I'm so emotional. This is an anger that I'm feeling right now. This is not me being sad. That moment, when I saw that person did that, I never wanted to hang out with them again. I said, no fucking way. I can never hang out with you. You're fucking disgusting. Bitch, you are. But yeah, me being me, went to Target, bought your child something cute to wear, bought you dinner, and that was the last time we hung out. And that was my reasoning for never hanging out with that person. I did what I had to do for the rest of the night, but I never hung out with this bitch after. Years go by. Years go by. My child is now what? 4. This bitch knows that my child doesn't have any other children around him or whatever like that. And this bitch had a birthday party and did not invite me or my son to the birthday party. And that hurt me so much because there was a little gathering that happened. And I don't want to go too much into detail about it. There was a gathering which this bitch said was her child's birthday party. The gathering was literally my son, her child, and 4 family members. And we cut a cake, and that was that. It was no party. But the real party happened the following day that I was not invited to. I'm going to try my best not to get emotional. But I feel too much, and that's one thing that I wish I could change about myself. I'm going to try to speak fast. This person threw a party, like a legit party at a destination. Did not invite me or my son, but yet you claim to be my friend. My child only knows your child. My child loves yours. My child has special needs, but he feels your child and smiles every time your child is around. But you have a party and you don't invite mine? But you invite people that live in my house to the party? But I was only good enough to come to the really small get together where a cake was cut that wasn't even purchased by you. So this person pissed me off because when you fuck with my son, you fucking with me, period. I'm like, you look at my child every fucking day, and is it because he's special needs? Is that why you didn't feel like we deserved the invite? Whatever. So when I seen a bunch of kids there and children that live in the house where I'm at there, but we weren't there, I went the fuck off on a bitch, and I didn't give a fuck. I told that bitch, fuck you. You ain't my friend. Stop saying that you're my friend. You're not my friend. Fuck you. I didn't say fuck you or anything like that. I just was like, you know what? Shame on you. Like, I cannot believe it. I will go more into detail to tell you why I was pissed off, but let's just say this. She didn't hit me up about this shit, but she hit up somebody that I don't fuck with at all, and several times in that day saying, hey, are you still coming to my child's birthday party? Mind you, you don't even like this person, but you're asking them to come to your child's birthday party, but you didn't tell myself or my son that we were invited. So I cut the bitch off, and I will never talk to her again. And I'm okay with that. The bitch is actually ugly to me. Once somebody is ugly to me, you are ugly to me. Physically, emotionally, everything about you, I can't stand. I don't look at you. I don't look at your social media. If I look at your social media, I want to gag. So fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. That was one person I had to cut the fuck off, and I don't regret it. I feel much better. I feel much lighter, because you want to know why? A bitch got hurt by somebody and stayed on the phone with me for 11 hours venting, and I allowed the bitch to fucking vent for 11 hours. I'm being selfless. I'm falling asleep on the fucking phone. She's getting mad at me, and I'm like, yo, it's been so many hours, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't sleep. I went to work, and I just been listening to you for hours. I'm selfless in that sense. But that bitch will never listen to me when I'm going through some shit. So guess what? Fare the fuck well, bitch. I'm happier without you in my life, because I don't have to listen to you fucking vent anymore. Fuck that bitch. And it feels so good to just say that. And I'll go into much more detail about that narcissistic ass female to give you males and females that have female friends that are narcs an idea of what that is, or what narcissism is when it comes to a woman. Fucking with a female narcissist is probably worse than a man. I'm gonna be straight up with you. Especially when you're romantically involved with one. They're the worst. The worst. God damn. Honestly, to be real with you, I don't want to fuck with anybody. Male, woman, nothing. I don't want to fuck with nobody. I just want to be left the fuck alone. Let me take my energy back. Take my power back. Okay? I'm going to take all that back. I don't want to share too much online because a lot of people that have come to me because of my online story. Y'all want to fake like you want to be friends with me for whatever fucking reason. What your agenda is, I don't know. To ruin me, did Satan send you? Did he? Damn, I'm talking way too much, but hey, I ain't been on here for a while. I had a friendship that ended over a fucking disagreement about a topic that I chose to speak about on YouTube. I didn't want my friendship to be affected by this topic. I did not want that. But it ended up getting affected by it. It is what it is. I accept it for what the fuck it is. The argument really wasn't about the disagreement per se. Like, if you don't agree with me, I don't get mad at people that don't agree with me. But what I do get upset about is when somebody tells me I'm doing something that I don't. If you tell me that I get mad just because, oh, you don't agree with me, you're a fucking liar. I don't like that shit, because if y'all didn't ever watch my channel, I will allow people that disagree with me to come on and speak their piece, and I don't disrespect them. So when a friend tells me this shit, it triggers me. I don't like to be triggered. Once I get triggered, I have to fucking back the fuck up at this point in my life, because I'm getting older. Physically, I cannot take it. I don't want the stress. I don't want to argue with anybody. So if you're going to tell me that I get mad when people don't agree with me, and I know for a fact that's bullshit, and you know that it's a fucking bullshit ass comment that you made, because I allow people to come on, like I said, that disagree with me. So that was a trigger. And this friend of mine said some very hurtful things that I was just like, wow. Speechless. I didn't even want to argue. And I'm not going to argue. I'm tired of trying to explain myself. I'm tired of trying to make people see things the way I see it. If you don't see it the way that I see it, that's fine. But I'm not going to argue with you. And if you tell me that I'm playing victim, I don't even want to talk to you anymore. Because me sharing my story is not me playing victim. Me saying that I'm hurt by something is not me playing fucking victim. So if anybody's going to say that about me, that's a motherfucking trigger. So stay the fuck away from me. If you feel like I play victim all the time, don't fucking talk to me. Don't watch me. Period. So let's get back into the reason why I ain't been online. I got people saying that I play victim. I got people that say that I get mad because, oh, people don't agree. They don't agree with me, and I get pissed and da-da-da-da, whatever. I had to fall the fuck back, because these are the people closest to me. So what are you guys going to feel about me? Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up. I'm watching stories, the FTN based shit. I'm confused. I don't know who did what. Nature Boy shit draining me. Brother Polite shit draining me. Everything's fucking draining me, but at what cost? The cost of my motherfucking peace. And it's not worth it anymore to me. Young Pharaoh, I don't give a fuck what none of them motherfuckers are doing right now, because I need to get my shit together. And once I get it all the way together, then I'll be back. But I just wanted to come on here to let you guys know why I've been MIA, why I've been feeling this way. I am in the process of having a fucking funeral for all the motherfuckers that's hurt me. I'll just say this real quick. And I keep saying real quick, and it's not. Intuition is so real. Manifestation is so real. I needed clarity about a certain person that I love or whatever. And I got clarity. I legitimately wanted to know answers, and I got answers that were thrown at me. I got a phone call from somebody that I didn't even know had my fucking number type shit. And I found out some things that honestly crushed the life out of me. I honestly don't think anybody in my life has hurt me as much as this last motherfucker has. But it's okay. I'm grateful for that pain. I'm grateful for the growth. I'm grateful for the blessings that I was blessed when that person was in my life. Thank you. For that, I love you and always will. But I love myself more now. I love myself so much more that I will never speak to you again. I love myself so much more that I will never allow myself to feel the way that I felt when I was around you. Love yourselves, people. It feels so much better. I'm not going to lie to you. The process is not easy. I'm not going to lie to you and say that I still don't think about certain people daily. Miss certain people daily. Miss talking to certain people. Miss kissing certain people. Miss fucking certain people. Miss eating with certain people. Just miss their essence. I'm not gonna lie. I do. But you want to know what helps? Thinking about the times that they hurt you. The bad definitely outweighs the good in those circumstances. Especially when the motherfucker doesn't give a fuck about your mental health, your wealth, ugh. I've been silent. I've been going through a lot, and I'm growing through it. My son has been sick for going on 4 weeks. It's to the point where my son had to go to the hospital, had to get x-rays done, thought he was dying. I really did. And I didn't come on social media to tell y'all this. Actually spoke to a specialist today, and he has to have a certain procedure done, a couple of procedures. And it hurts me when I think about the friends that I had in my life that so-called love my son. Fuck y'all. You never loved my son, and you never loved me. So thank you so much for showing me who the fuck you really are. Thank you. Because now all that pain is now the fuel that I'm going to use to be better, the fuel that I'm going to use to just rise. I'm going to do my best. This is not easy. This is a process that sometimes you got to sit, peace, be still. Just be peaceful and still. And that's what I've been doing. I ain't come on talking about shit. I don't care about who's going through what. I seen a lot of drama going on, and I think about things, and I'm like, I want to chime in, but I'm not. I gotta fix myself first. Last, but certainly not least. I was gonna say something very important, but I can't think of it right now. I just want to say thank you. Since I can't think, I'm going to end this video. I want to say thank you to everybody that does give a fuck. Thank you for the people that have been checking in on me, worried about me. I'm alive. I'm great. I am blessed. I am healing. And nobody on this earth will ever take away what I have in here. So, yeah, y'all could keep stepping on it. Y'all could keep fucking stabbing it. Y'all can keep doing all you do. It's not gonna change. Sweet ma. It's not gonna change me in a sense of loving. It's going to strengthen me, and I thank God for that. Gosh damn, I really want to say something very important, but I guess I'll have to wait for another video. I've been doing so much, y'all. Real quick. Okay, so call me weird, but I was going through a lot of depression, and I wanted to treat myself. So I went out and I bought an iPad for like $1,300 with a pencil. I said, I'm gonna draw, I'm gonna do this and that. I bought that on October 22nd, and I have yet to open it because I feel like guilty for purchasing it. I feel like I don't deserve it. I feel I'm not good enough. And I'm thinking to myself, bitch, but if somebody you was fucking with wanted that iPad for $1,300, your ass would have bought it without even having a second thought. But yet you have it for over a month and you have not opened it like a new toy that it is. There's something wrong with you. there's so much more growth that needs to happen, y'all. So much. But again, it's happening. I'm probably gonna do a video where I just unbox all the shit I've been buying myself for the past month and a half. And when I say things I've been buying myself, it's been artsy shit. I've been working on so many things I want to share with you guys, but it's like, shit, you share shit with people that really don't give a fuck about you, that ain't the move. Oh, and for anybody that's wondering why I blocked them and shit like that, I'm gonna say this. I had a friend that I thought I was gonna be friends with. Like, I just figured we was going through like a disagreement and, you know, let a week go by, we gonna be fine. You know, this motherfucker, I didn't unfollow them off of Instagram or nothing like that. Then I go on the Instagram and I see that I'm no longer following them. But I didn't unfollow them. So that means that they blocked me and then unblocked me or whatever, so that I wasn't following them anymore. So I did them a motherfucking favor and I blocked the motherfucker. I don't have time for these childish ass motherfucking games. You know, the bitch that played Amir and didn't invite to her child's birthday party, I didn't even block that bitch. So it's like, I will never fuck with her. I don't like her, whatever. I don't ever want to be friends with her. I didn't even block that bitch. So it's like, damn, what the fuck are you fucking taking me off your Instagram? I didn't do shit to you. I figured this shit was wittable, but you want to fucking remove me off your Instagram? Bye. Let me help you out. Block. That's how I am. Right now, you come into my life, you're going to find a whole nother me. You cannot walk all over me no more. I can promise you that. And I don't need anybody's energy to be able to survive. The bitches and the niggas, whoever that fucking walked out of my life and I fucking had to cut off, they've moved on. They have new friends. They have new lovers. They're probably fucking right now. And I accept it. I'm not gonna be jealous. I don't care. Do you, whatever pleases you. But I want you to look at this. You know how a lot of times people say, you're the problem? Well, if I'm the problem, I remove myself. I remove myself. Please be honest with yourself. Has that problem continued to persist? If so, look into the motherfucking mirror. It's you. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go now. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. If y'all want me to go live, there's so many things that I wanted to talk about. So many things, but again, going through a lot with my child. I don't come on here begging y'all for sympathy or whatever. I just had to fall the fuck back because I'm just tired of people. I'm tired of motherfuckers. And to be quite honest with you, I think I'm doing way much better without the additive stress of others that are draining me. Although I do miss them. I'm not gonna lie. But it's part of the process. It's gonna get better, y'all.